Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to part two of today's stream, or stream two of today's Premier League games. Right, so we're getting ready for the Tottenham Hotspur Manchester City game now. We just watched Aston Villa. We just watched Aston Villa lose against Brentford. Yay! The only damper really on today's Premier League games is that Manchester United got a last minute winner against Fulham uh, through Benjamin Sesko, even though Fulham did so well to get back into that game, to get back to a 2-2 position. I don't know how they capitulated and ended up giving a last minute winner to Manchester United. So they managed to get their 3 points at home. So they're going to even get even more cockier because this is the third game that they've won in a row. By the way, guys, I'm doing back to back recordings and I haven't eaten. So I'm just having a quick snack quickly while we getting ready for this second game now. So I do apologize if you see me eating. Right, Peakster, I know you joined us at the end of the last stream, but I don't know if you heard me say that I'm going to do another stream. I don't know if you're with us now, but I hope you did join us for this game now because this is the important one. Obviously, the Aston Villa one was important as well. Spurs sitting 15th with Nottingham Forest winning today, only being 2 points behind them. Leeds also only 2 points behind them. So Tottenham desperate for these 3 points. They need them. They need to go climb up in the table. So I'm sure they're gonna go for the win. If they don't, then they're absolute losers and have a losers mentality, and I hope they get relegated. Manchester City, obviously, 6 points behind us. 7 points behind us. They need to win to try and kind of get closer to us and peg it back to 4 points. Aston Villa losing means they are staying 7 points behind us. Hopefully, that means that's it. They're out of the race, unless we are stupid enough to start dropping points again, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Right, so we got a couple of messages in the chat. We got Ali in the house. Yo, Big Luch, you see Aston Villa just now? Yep, I did. We did the watch along or the hate along for that. So I want to congratulate Brentford, definitely. Ali says, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but up the I can't say that, mate. No, I can't say that. F them, but we need them to beat City. Well, I agree with you, but excuse your French, mate. Right, City is a very strong team. I mean, they got Haaland up front, but now they got Semenyo as well, and they got Gahey at the back as well. O'Reilly been doing very good for them. They got a few of their players coming back, and look, at the end of the day, Manchester City usually gets stronger at this time of the season. They may start off slow, but they get stronger towards the end, which doesn't bode well for us, obviously, because that means they can possibly catch us up. Maybe even, if they win the title this season and we don't, will be an absolute disgrace. Right, the players are in the tunnel. Haaland looks up for it, I must say. Let's see what this Drago's in. They're playing Drago. By the way, okay, we didn't do the lineup, guys. Sorry, I forgot. Let me quickly do the lineup. So for Tottenham Hotspur, they're playing three at the back today. So 3-4-2-1. Vicario in goal. Then the back three are Palhinha, Christian Romero, and Dragosin. In front of them, they got four in midfield: Archie Gray, Conor Gallagher, Bissouma, and Destiny Udogi. That's their midfield. And in front of them, they've got Kolo Muani and Simons, and then Solanke as the spearheaded striker for Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Man City, Donnarumma in goal, Matthias Nunes, Kuzanov, Gahey, and O'Reilly as the back four. I believe this is Gahey's first Premier League game, right? I mean, this is his debut. I don't remember seeing him in the last game because I think he was just about to make his move. So he's starting in this game. So Gahey and Kuzanov as back uh the back two partnership, and then obviously Matthias Nunes and Nico O'Reilly on either side of them. In front of them, Rodri. So they're playing 4-1-4-1. So Rodri in front of the back four, and then Ait Nouri on the left, Semenyo on the right, Bernardo Silva and Ryan Cherky in between them, and then up front Haaland. So yeah, strong man. So look, Gahey's starting, Semenyo's playing, Haaland's playing. This is a strong Manchester City team. I wonder if Tottenham are going to be able to manage them. That's the question, guys. So we'll see. Right. I guess Peakstar hasn't joined us then, man. Where you at, Peakstar? I thought you would join us for this game, man. Well, here they're showing it as a 4-3-2, 4-2-3-1. That's strange because what I just read is totally different. So they're playing Ait Nouri at left back and O'Reilly and Rodri in front of the back four. Wow, okay. Dragosin starting for Tottenham again. I'm not sure why. Bloody Pokemon. Third evolution of Dragonite and Dragonair. Dragosin. Thomas Frank going up to Pep Guardiola, shaking his hand. Polo Torre. Right, we should be kicking off about now. So why we haven't yet? Yeah, I'm on ref. I finished. We got kick off. Rodri with a header forward. Archie Gray now plays it back. I'm surprised they're playing Palhinha in the back. Wasn't he a midfielder? I'm so confused. Or they're just making him do a job out there. I don't understand. I'm confused. Archie Gray with the throw. All right, Bernardo Silva now on the ball. Free kick for Manchester City. Right, here's Mark Gahey. Weird to see him in a Man City shirt. I'm so shocked that he actually went there, to be honest with you. Because I would have thought that he would have waited to the summer and maybe come to Arsenal. Anyway, here comes Man City. Bad decision from Bernardo Silva and Turkey. Turkey just left it for bloody Udogi. Right, Palinha. Vicario plays it to Palinha. You know, Tottenham Hotspur is Manchester City's bogey team. However, in the situation that Manchester City is in, I doubt they're going to allow themselves to get beaten by Tottenham Hotspur. But over the years, Tottenham Hotspur have been able to play against Manchester City for some reason. And the bogey. But here comes Semenyo. Haaland to Semenyo. Semenyo now. Looking back to see if he can see Haaland. He takes a shot. Vicario saves it. Nearly puts it in the path of Haaland. It seems like his gloves are not sticky enough. Sorry, guys. And do something. Right, we're back. All right, 3 minutes in. So far, so good. Man City are knocking on the door. Long ball forward, but Tottenham allow it to go out. Tottenham Hotspur just about got the ball away from Man City. Long ball forward, looking for Kolomwani, who's chasing it. Is he going to keep it in? Ait Nouri with him. He gets away from Ait Nouri. Plays it into Solanke, but Husanov there just to clear it. Now Semenyo chasing the ball. Referee says foul play. Pulls it back as a free kick for Tottenham. Right, I'm done. Ooh, Solanke gets the ball, plays it back to Jed Spence. Here come Tottenham. As I was saying earlier, so Spurs are Manchester City's bogey team. However, in recent years, because Arsenal have been challenging for the title, when Tottenham have to face Manchester City, and it's crucial that they beat them for Arsenal, they tend to not win. It seems like they take their foot off the gas a little bit and just play weaker than they're supposed to, because they don't want to give Arsenal the advantage. However, in this game today, Tottenham are desperate for the points for several reasons. Thomas Frank doesn't want to lose his job. They don't want to get pulled into a relegation battle. But at the same time, they don't want to give Arsenal the advantage. But I don't think Thomas Frank has a loser mentality at all. I think he's told his team they must win. And like I said, Man City earlier this season were beaten by Tottenham. So, they've got a few new signings. Let's see what they can do. And maybe, just maybe, they can at least get them to drop some points, if not take all the points at home, because their home form has been absolutely terrible. Tottenham's home form, I mean, home and away, they're rubbish, but their home form has been absolutely terrible. You know, all these people that were calling for Ange Postecoglou's head, this is a prime example that the grass is not always greener on the other side. You know, you might wish for something, and then when you get it, you'd be like, oh, why did I wish for that? Doo 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 doo. Who's enough going back to Donnarumma? Gahey, solid, great ball to O'Reilly. The menu now strong, holding off Christian Romero. Here comes Palhinha, Colomwani. And he gets fouled by Gahey, but it goes out for a throw in to Man City. Surely that was a foul, no? All right, Ait Nouri now. The menu with a bad ball loses it. Xavi Simons now running forward. He's got Solanke with him. Xavi Simons, man. Bro, you just can't rely on these Tottenham lot, man. I'm gonna just say that Man City's won already. I'm not even gonna bother with hoping that Tottenham win. They just losers, fam. They're absolute losers. And you can tell just by that Simmons run just now, he should have released it to Colomwani much earlier. He is chasing the ball again. He gets shoved off the ball by Mateus Nunes like it's nothing. Now Man City get the ball back. They're just too strong, man. I can't see Tottenham getting anything out of this game. Don't see it. Right, Bernardo Silva playing it back. Nunes now loses the ball. Tottenham lose the ball. It's a throw in for Man City. And the ref says, no, it's a foul on Gallagher from Turkey. Right, looks like Xavi Simons going to take it. Right, free kick for Tottenham. Can they do something with this? It looks like Xavi Simons is just going to cross it into the box. No, takes a short one. Destiny Udogu. And now he's going to cross it into the back post. Christian Romero tried to head it. Dragusin in his way. Now Semenyo kicks it forward and he launches the ball out. It's a throw in for Tottenham Hotspur, but in their own half. Right, we're roughly about 10 minutes in. And I must be honest, I have a feeling Manchester City are going to just at one point dominate this game and beat Tottenham. I just can't see it. With the way Tottenham is playing, with Brentford, I could see them getting something out of the game. Look, Jesus Christ, they get caught in possession, and here is Cherky the jerky, and he scores. It's 1-0 Manchester City. So easy. I told you. What did I just say? Literally on the 10th minute mark, they score. It's 1-0 to Man City. They're going to destroy them. Man City are going to destroy Tottenham Hotspur. I'm telling you, man. You know, maybe I should not have done this stream because it's just so annoying, man. It's just so annoying. It's literally 2-3 passes. Tottenham get caught in possession. Who was it as well? Bissouma gets caught in possession. Haaland plays a one ball to Cherky. Cherky runs into the box, takes a shot. Vicario is so rubbish. But Bissouma, one Bissouma, so bad, man. Honestly, honestly, honestly. And Cherky, he should not have been able to score from there. Vicario is so rubbish. Dragusin is so dead as well. Did nothing to stop the shot. Telling you, man, these lot are so dead. It's unbelievable. And I think they're doing it on purpose. They don't want Arsenal to win the league, so they on purposely jeopardize their own league position just to stop their rivals. It's crazy. Turkey right in front of the Tottenham fans doing a knee slide. My God. You know, that's really, really, really annoyed me now that they allowed them to score that early. So I'm saying Tottenham are just dead, man. Absolute scrubs, honestly. Just can't. Oh, this is gonna be frustrating. I should have not done this. Right, Semenyo and Basuma gets it out this time, but the ball's still with Man City. Polinia fighting, gets the ball back this time. They're gonna get destroyed, man. Archie Gray with the throw in. Gifted it to Man City. Why do that? Why they get another throw in now? Look at these Tottenham fans. Embarrassing. Watching this team, look, they don't even know what to look at. They don't know if they should look at each other, look at the team. There, look. Oh my God, they just giving the ball back again. Basuma again, just gifting the ball away. Oh my God. It is terrible football from Tottenham. Terrible. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. That's the problem. Let me have a quick gander at unlike expressions. Right, Rodri. They're just playing around with them. Man City should be punished because they're playing with their food. My mum always used to say to me, "Don't play with your food." Why is Man City playing with their food, fam? Oh, we got Rashid Araji in the house. He says they have been all season. I don't think Frank wants to lose any game at all, especially the position this team is in. Tottenham are bad and full stop. Yep. I agree with you. They are really bad, full stop. The problem here is that they are in desperate need of the 3 points because of the position they're in. Otherwise, they'll get drawn into a relegation zone. But the way they're playing, look, they just gifted the ball to them. They just move out of the way when passes come in. They moved out of the way of the ball to let the ball get to Haaland. I doubt. You wouldn't think that they would do things like you think they'll play a little bit better at home. You think that they'll be a bit stronger, but to concede a goal in the first 10 minutes, the way they're playing, is they're allowing. I mean, it's either they're respecting Man City a little bit too much, and they're allowing them to play around with them, or they genuinely don't fancy this game and they rather not gift Arsenal the advantage, especially after Aston Villa dropping points today. Ryan Cherky, the goal scorer, is on the floor now. Looks like he might have pulled a hamstring. I mean, how was he allowed to score that goal? What was Vicario doing? I mean, look at the angle as well. I mean, it's a great shot, don't get me wrong, but Dragosin didn't do nothing to put him off from the shot. Look, everybody putting their hands in the air. Gallagher's thinking, what did I do signing for this club? Thomas Frank is throwing his toys out the pram. Yeah, he's not happy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Having allowed them into the, to get that goal, and this, what's his name? Wan Bissouma as well, constantly getting caught in possession, constantly giving the ball away. I mean, what happened to Tottenham being the bogey team of Manchester City? Didn't they beat them earlier this season when they was on a very bad run? So why can't they beat them now? It's all a bit, it's all a bit questionable. But definitely they're in need of the points. So hopefully they can get back into this game. I mean, as long as they get Manchester City to drop some points, is good. Just don't get beaten at home. But Tottenham's home form this season, leaves a lot to be desired. Look, Haaland's free. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Unlucky this time. Haaland usually very, very, very effective when he's in those positions. However, this time he didn't read the angle of the ball and he just shot it a little bit too hard. If he had a little bit more balance on the ball, slightly lesser at touch, but you can see what he wanted to do. Unfortunately, it didn't work out this time. But in these positions, Haaland is usually very, very dangerous. It could have easily been 2-0 to Man City. Here's Colomwani. No, that's what I'm talking about. They just gift the ball away. Their passing is just, they can't string 2-3 passes together. Like as soon as they got the ball, they just give it back to Man City. They're playing worse. I mean, they're playing worse at home than they did away from home in the Champions League. I mean, it looks like Tottenham are two different teams. Here comes Manchester City. Ryan Cherky again tried to look for Haaland, couldn't get it. Xavi Simons with the tackle now. Solanke's playing so deep, he had to get the ball from his own half. Plays it to Colomwani now. Here we go, Archie Gray. Right, go on, bomb forward, do something. That's it. Chase it, Solanke. Can't believe I'm cheering on Tottenham. Buzanov takes the ball out, out from his feet. They lose the ball again. Bernardo Silva now, this is unbelievable. Like I said, look, they went to Eintracht Frankfurt in the Champions League and absolutely dominated. They battered them. And then they come home and their home form in the Premier League is just, just leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest with you. The way they played in this game is, look how easily Semenyo gets the ball. Unlucky this time, tried to play in O'Reilly. I haven't seen O'Reilly play in midfield yet, but I do like the fact that he's played him in that position right next to Rodri in the pivot roles. So you've got O'Reilly and Rodri, defending the back four, and then you've got Gahey right behind you and Kuzanov. So I guess it's not easy. It's not going to be easy for Tottenham, but you'd expect them to do a little bit better. Right, Semenyo, Rodri, Riley, Gahey now. There we go. That's a bit better. Colomwani pressing O'Reilly, getting the ball off of him, but then going in, fouling Rodri. Is that Rodri on the floor? Tell you what, Rodri is not the same player that won the Ballon d'Or. Ever since his injury, when he got injured against Arsenal last season, I think it was last season, yeah. When he got injured against Arsenal, since he's come back from his injury, he just doesn't look like that Ballon d'Or winner from the season before. Um, but still, you'd rather have him in your team than not. Donnarumma now playing it to Gahey. Look, they can't get the ball away from them. They're pressing them, but Bernardo Silva now. Buzanov. There we go. They're pressing a bit harder now. There we go. Xavi Simons gets the ball back. There we go. That's a bit better. Simons in the box and loses it immediately. Free kick for Tottenham. No advantage, says the ref. Cristiano. What? Don't understand. I'm pretty sure I just saw the ref say advantage and then he pulled it back. Who's that? Gallo on the floor? Or Simons? Yeah, it was Gallagher. Definitely a foul, but it looked like Christian Romero was in an advantage position, but the ref decided to pull it back. Wow. My father-in-law's in the chat, Mr. Raji. He says, "Where's your white lily shirt? You're the best Spurs fan today." Definitely. I don't know about being the best Spurs fan, but definitely up the Spurs for today. It's hard to say, but we need them to get the points off of Manchester City. We need them to take the points off of them. But I wouldn't go as far as saying that I'm a Spurs fan. That's disgusting. I can't even think of that. That's blasphemy, you know. But definitely rooting for them. The one time you can root for Tottenham is when they play Man City and they're your title rivals. Otherwise, I'd probably be cheering on Man City right now. Anyway, Xavi Simons on the ball, about to take the free kick. He goes directly for goal, but it gets deflected over the back of, I believe, Ryan Cherky or Guzanov and Donnarumma. Sorry, I call him Dondurma. But Donnarumma catches that easily and then rolls the ball back out. Right, here comes Manchester City. Mark Gahey. Donnarumma again, long ball forward now. Looking for Haaland, who controls it on his chest and gets fouled by Dragosin. Ref says advantage. He plays advantage this time. Ryan Cherky bombing forward. He's got Semenyo in the box now. On the right hand side, runs to the byline. Ryan Cherky shoots. He went for goal. It went just wide. That was very dangerous. What happened? Ryan Cherky's upset about something. Was he offside? I don't know. He gets past Christian Romero. Dragosin slid past him like I don't know where he was going. Oh, that was a great save by Vicario, actually. Vicario just about got a hand to it. It went out. Should have been a corner, really. That's probably what they were complaining about. Udogi to Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons running down the line now. Has he got enough pace? He plays it to Kolo Muani. Holds up the ball. Plays it back to Simons, who plays it down the line for Destiny Udogi, who fouls Matthias Nunes. I don't know what Dragosin was doing sliding like that, but Ryan Cherky's looking dangerous today. But Vicario with a very impressive save just there. I mean, I don't think it was going in regardless, but he put a fist to it nonetheless. Ryan Cherky saw that. He saw the fist of Vicario. That's why he was complaining. And he was like, wait, hold on. That should have been a corner. Right, Ryan Cherky, this is the second time he's on the floor now. If he's injured, take him off, please. We need their best players to come off. Oh, here comes Tijani Reinders, another great player. The thing is with Tijani Reinders, I mean, he started very, very strong when he came in this season for Manchester City. However, it's been a bit of a mixed bag with him, hot and cold. Some games he'll be fantastic, outstanding, and then some games, gets caught in possession, loses the ball. His passing range isn't great, so it's a bit of a mixed bag with him. But on a good day, you don't want to play Tijani Reinders. Absolutely fantastic. Ryan Cherky, is he coming off? Had 12 touches so far, and one of them was a goal. Looks like Pep Guardiola is taking him off. He's not happy about it. They're talking about something. Maybe he told him he should have passed it. Why didn't you pass it? You should have passed it to Semenyo. It would have been another goal. I mean, Pep Guardiola does not look happy with Ryan Cherky. Look at that. Right, the ball goes all the way back to Donnarumma. No, looks like Ryan Cherky wants to get back onto the pitch. Doesn't want to come off yet. Right, Donnarumma with a long ball forward. Christian Romero, first touch. Can they get the second ball now? No, they can't get the second ball. And there's a free kick for Tottenham. Right, Christian Romero. What is Pep Guardiola complaining about? He's moaning about Salah. I've never seen him so animated. I mean, I've seen him animated, but what is he animated about here? I don't understand about the free kick that the ref gave to Tottenham. Right, Vicario, terrible goalkeeper. Just look at that ball he just played. Absolutely terrible. Right, Solanke headed it back. Colomwani couldn't get onto it. Mateus Nunes plays it straight back to Donnarumma. That was a bad kick from Donnarumma. Can Destiny Udogi get the ball? On Basuma, Dragosin, Xavi Simons. Oh, what was that? O'Reilly must have punched what's his face in his stomach because he went down immediately. Gallagher keeps going down. What's going on? Was he like this at Atletico Madrid? That's probably why Diego Simeone didn't like him. It's like, yo, I don't like players that go down like that easily. Right, Archie Gray. Oh, great sliding tackle from Palhinha. But they took them lose though. They just can't keep the ball. Just the instant loss. They just can't keep the ball. Right, who's enough? Nico O'Reilly. Rodri. Silva. Oi. That was a foul on Cherky. No, Bernardo, sorry. Colomwani going in a little bit too hard. That's Ryan Cherky there. Here comes Mark Gahey. Matias Nunes crosses the ball in, but Dragus in there with his header, and Vicario grabs the ball. Surely you can't be playing that dangerously in your own box. Stop it. Right, Tottenham, here they come. Palhinha, long ball forward for Xavi Simons, who controls it on his chest and is running, but he's too weak. But he manages to keep the ball though this time, and again he loses it. Oh my days! The ref gives him a free kick. The thing with Xavi Simons is that there is talent there, but it just seems like he's got no meat on his bones. He just gets pushed off the ball too easily all the time. Like he hasn't got that strength that to hold himself, to hold the ball up and not get pushed off the ball. It's featherweight. One little shoulder barge and he's down. I mean, this time he gets the free kick for it, but it's just too easy to get the ball off of him. What a waste of a free kick. Right, Gallagher goes on the floor again. I told you, this boy just loves the grass, man. He just wants to be on the floor constantly, moaning and complaining again. Colomwani chasing, but Donnarumma comes out quickly. Rodri now. Oof. Free kick, surely. Right, Semenyo plays it back to Silva, plays it to Rodri. Rodri gets caught in possession. This time the ref again gives a free kick. Gallagher's not happy. Listen, if Gallagher keeps on going on like this, he's going to get a yellow card. Haaland, Silva. Haaland. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you talk about. Striker. He loses the ball this time, but that's realistically what you want from your striker, really, is to grab the ball and be able to just bump forward and get away from the defenders. And that's where Gyökeres is lacking a lot of his game is, getting away from defenders, you know, playing off the shoulder of the defender and getting away. He's got no pace, so he'll never get away from the defenders. It's just he has to try and bully his way out of a situation, which doesn't always help. I just feel like none of the defenders in the Premier League really worry much about Gyökeres, whereas when they face Haaland, tend to be shaking in their boots. And that's the kind of fear you want your striker to put into the opposition when you play them, because that's what it makes it easier for them to make mistakes. But when they don't worry about the striker and they know that he's a dud, they've got him in his pocket. Just it becomes easier to play against him and you don't worry about it. Cool. All right, what's happening here now? Yogi plays it back to Simons. Right, Mbasuma. Xavi Simons plays in Udogi. Ball too hard. Was he offside? Looked like the ball was a little bit too fast for him. He couldn't catch up with him, but it might have been offside because he slowed down. Thomas Tuchel in the stadium. Probably watching Mark Gahey. Yep, there you go. And they showed him again. They showed Thomas Tuchel on Gahey. I'll be honest, Mark Gahey and Konsa from Aston Villa are probably the best partnership for England this World Cup. I'm pretty sure Thomas Tuchel is going to use them too. I mean, I'll tell you what. Reece James as right back, and then Konsa and Gahey as centre backs, and then swapping around or rotating Nico O'Reilly and Miles Lewis Skelly. I mean, that will be a very strong back four for England. Doesn't really mean that they're going to do good at the World Cup, but on paper, those 4 or 5 players could possibly do a great job for England, but you never know. Here comes Nico O'Reilly as we're talking about him. Semenyo. City still with the ball. Turkey. Paulina trying to get the ball away from him. Solanke also helping his defense. I don't know what he was doing in defense, Solanke, but yeah. Tab's in the house. What's happening, Tab? You've been away for a while, mate. Tab says, I demand a draw from the football gods. Yeah, at least a draw. Minimum a draw. Rodri slips and gives the ball to Gallagher. Tottenham bombing forward now. Gallagher plays to Simons. Simons now. Paulinho. Archie Gray. Mark Gahey, some great defending right there. Ait Nouri plays it back to Rodri. Silva. O'Reilly. The fluidity of Manchester City, the way they play as soon as they get the ball out from their feet and make great passes, and that's where Tottenham are struggling. They just can't do it. Right, Semenyo on the ball now. Gets away from Christian Romero. No, he doesn't. Christian Romero gets the ball off him nicely. Plays it into the path of Xavi Simons, who's got Kolomwani there. Solanke in the box. Play it back to Simons. Shoot! Oh, you absolute donut. You absolute donut. Xavi Simons could have taken a shot in a box and he doesn't. And he's an absolute donut because now Man City's on the break with Semenyo on the left-hand side. Here comes Semenyo, who's got Haaland in the box, but it's a goal kick, surely. Palhinha didn't touch it. It's a goal kick, surely. But Xavi Simons, you absolute donut. Pixa's in the house. There we go now. I can finally see the chat. Come on, draw Tottenham, relegate, please. I agree with you, Peakster. I definitely agree. We want to see Tottenham get relegated just in this game. Let them just get some points in this game, and then hopefully they get relegated at the end of the season. But I don't know if you guys just saw that Xavi Simons had an absolutely fantastic chance. Kolo Muani played it back into him inside the box. Instead of taking a shot, I don't know what he was thinking. Right, Destiny Udogu now. He's going to get past him. He gets past him. Solanke. Gallagher now. Archie Gray. Go on. What's his name? Bissouma. Right, Gallagher now. Crosses it in. Solanke. Oh, Xavi Simons this time did try to shoot, but got blocked. Still fighting. Why didn't he do that the first time? The first chance he got. Free kick for Man City. Xavi Simons getting told off by the referee. Tab says, thank God we got Eze, Lord Xavi Simons. That's right. If you had to choose between Eze and Xavi Simons, I'd rather take Eze and put him on the bench. I never liked Xavi Simons. I didn't like him when he was at Barca, or when he was in Germany, or when he was in Holland. Wherever he went, he was an absolute scrub. So, and that's the kind of players that Tottenham attract, and that's the kind of players that Tottenham would purchase. A Xavi Simons that nobody really wants him. He was getting bounced around Europe like an absolute basketball. Peakster says, first and only time I'd ever want Tottenham to try and win. Even writing that makes me gag. I agree with you, mate, honestly. I 100% agree with you. And it's not so much that you try and support Tottenham. It's more that, you know, the one time you wouldn't mind them getting some points. That's all it is. But, you know, win or lose, it doesn't really. You can't pin your hopes on Tottenham Hotspur, mate. Honestly, you cannot hang your hat on them to try and do you a favor. I mean, if anything, they'll on purposely lose. Right, here comes Semenyo. Ait Nouri. Rodri now. Yeah, but how? Peakster says just want both of them to lose. Yeah, but unfortunately, the only way they both lose is a draw. That's basically a loss of both of them, because Tottenham need the points or they get relegated, and Man City obviously trying to catch us up. Aston Villa, thank God, today dropped points. I watched that game. I did the hate along for that, and Brentford, I must say, with 10 men, an absolute smash and grab from them. Right, Rodri now. Bernardo Silva is dangerous with his distribution. Who's enough? Mark Gahey. Plays it forward to Cherky, goes back to O'Reilly. I'm really surprised that Pep Guardiola decided to put O'Reilly in front of the back four in a pivot role next to Rodri. It's very strange. Peakster says, remember I told you about the brass cannon on my desk? Yeah, what happened? Did you break it? You just sent me a pic of it. Say no more. I'll have a look at it after. After the stream, I'll have a look at it, mate. Right, who's enough now? Rodri. Right, we're about 5 minutes away from half time. There'll probably be a couple of minutes of injury time. I mean, you'd hope Tottenham can maybe get a goal right before half time, but the way they're playing, what has Nuri got around? Has he got the collar of the shirt up, or what's that around his neck? Oh yeah, he's just got the collar up. The one with the inscription, once a Gooner, always a Gooner. Tab says, Aston Villa, I would never see them as a threat. They're not at that level. Well, yes and no. I mean, you'd say that, but they were only 4 points behind us, Tab. They weren't that far behind us. I've seen Arsenal throwing away 10-point leads and 8-point leads and all sorts of leads, mate. So you can never... I mean... 1 second. Semenyo in the box now. He's got Ryan Cherky. Bad pass from Semenyo. He plays it straight to Bissouma, who then plays it to Destiny Odogu and Xavi Simons. Yeah, I mean, look, you might be right in saying they're not on that level, but they weren't doing too bad this season. And being 4 points behind us is still a threat. You still have to worry about it. But with today's loss against Brentford, and their hands really being tied because of the what's it called, the financial fair play rules, the PSR and all that, not being able to strengthen. I mean, they got Tammy Abraham. I think they paid maybe what 13, 14 million for him to get him back, and he didn't do too bad. I mean, he did score today, but it got ruled off because the ball definitely went out. But second half, they put a lot of pressure on Brentford. I mean, they could have easily won by 3 or 4, but I guess Brentford did enough. I mean, they took Henderson off, they put Yarmulke on, they put a few other defensive type players just to play that low block and deny Aston Villa anything. But Aston Villa was just wave after wave after wave of attacks. Um, so yeah, Brentford done very well. But yeah, you can never ever ever underestimate your rivals that are only 4 points behind you. But like I said, after today's loss, possibly they're out of the race. I mean, as long as Arsenal don't do anything stupid, I'd say Aston Villa have dropped out of the race. So it's just between us and Man City. And Man City can easily go on a 10, 11 game run unbeaten, and then if we take a couple of draws here and there or one loss, and you see there's a whole different feel to the title chase or the title race. Here's Nunes. Tyus Nunes. Turkey. A lot of Man City's players coming through Ryan Cherky. At Nuri. Oh, what was he thinking? He tried to take a shot, but it was absolutely ridiculous. Beekster says, hate how we have to rely on Tottenham right now, and they do get battered everywhere they go, so I'd be surprised if they get anything. Well, look, yes, I agree with you, but at the end of the day, we're not really relying on them because you want your own team, you want to rely on your own team to do what they need to do. But oh my God, Bernardo Silva to Semenyo, and they score. They're so dead, man. This Tottenham team is absolutely ridiculous. My God, how easy was that? How easy was that for Bernardo Silva, Cherky, and Semenyo? I mean, Semenyo, as soon as he joined Manchester City, it's been non-stop goals for him. But like I was saying, look, Pigster, we don't rely on Tottenham for anything, my friend. We rely on our team to do what they need to do. But you would hope that Tottenham, being Manchester City's bogey team for all these years, also beating them quite convincingly in the early parts of the season. Look at that. It came from a Tottenham a ball as well. Who was that? Dragosin. Dragosin tried to get the ball out, gave it to Manchester City. I didn't see who played it to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva slided the ball into Semenyo's path, and then Semenyo tucks it away, and Pep Guardiola celebrating. I told you, look, Dragosin is an absolute dud. He's a scrub. I can't believe Thomas Frank is playing him. This brother is a Pokemon. He's the third evolution of Dragonair and Dragonites. Dragosin needs to come off the bloody pitch, man. He literally just gifted Man City this goal. Antoine Semenyo is not going to miss from there. And let me tell you something, right? This game is done. Tottenham are not getting back into this game. If Tottenham get back into this game, I'll be absolutely, I don't know, pigs probably fly. Yeah, as I was saying, pigs, so we're not really relying on Tottenham to do us a favor. But you'd hope that they take something away from this game. But look at their fans, though. My God. Right. Tab says Man United Fulham was a great game of football. I mean, I kept my eye on the score. I was watching the Aston Villa game. And to be honest with you, I was hoping that Fulham would lay the smack down on Man United because their fans are getting way too cocky after that game against Arsenal. I mean, the stuff that they've been saying to me and commenting on my content is absolutely ridiculous. I really think that Man United fans have become absolutely deluded. This is their third win on the bounce, so they're getting super cocky again. All of a sudden, they're the great Manchester United again because they've got Carrick in charge. All right. Um, yeah, Tab. I kept my eye on it. I saw the goals coming in and out. Fulham done very well to get back. I don't understand why Fulham's goal got taken away from them. If they didn't, that game would have ended 3-3. And the fact that they allowed Benjamin Sesko to score, they literally did what they did to Arsenal. They went up ahead and then eventually they managed to get that last minute winner. Beekser says they've been deluded for years, mate. Absolutely. But I mean, after the Arsenal game, oh, here comes Kolo Muani in the box. Tried to play it to Archie Gay. Good and great defending by Mark Gahey to get it out at Nori now. Yeah, this game is wrapped up, guys. I'll be honest. And yeah, Man United fans have been deluded for years, but this year after the Arsenal game, all of a sudden they've come back, man. Tab says, I hope Man United lose. Hey, Xavi Simons again. Doesn't take a shot, gets a free kick. Tab says, I hope Man United lose their next 10 games. Touch wood. Yep. I touched wood for you, mate. I hope so too. I don't want to see them do well at all. Xavi Simons again. Instead of trying to get the shot off, as soon as Rodri touched him, he put his hand in the air. He doesn't even want to try and attempt to take a shot. He just wants to get the free kick as if he's going to score from this free kick. I mean, the ball is in a dangerous area. So Bosley would have fancied this. Declan Rice would have fancied this. Bruno Fernandes would have fancied this. Tab says, bye, man. Been tired from planning my nephew's birthday. Got to go sleep. Go sleep, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you, Tab. I know the time difference is ridiculous from here to India, my friend. So don't worry. I hope to see you next time on a more earlier match. Possibly you can join us. But thank you for joining us, my friend. You're always welcome. Xavi Simons shot through the wall right into Donnarumma's hand. Unfortunate. I mean, it was a shot on target, so you can commend him for that. But too easy for Donnarumma. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. This game is wrapped up. Man City's won this. I have. Oh, 1 second. I didn't even update the score, guys. Sorry. I do not see Tottenham get back into this game. They don't have the players. They don't have the ambition, the strength. They don't have the cojones to get back. Look, and their fans know it. They're probably going home already. Look, it's an exodus out of the Tottenham Stadium. Exodus. Movement of Spurs people. All right, first half is finished, guys. Let me sort the time out. Right, first half is done. Turkey on 11 minutes, and then Semenyo later on in like the 40th minute or something, whatever it was. Too easy. First goal, Turkey should have never been allowed to take a shot. By the way, let me tell you something. Both goals, I blame Dragusin for it. The first one, Dragusin just stood there, allowed Turkey to take the shot. Didn't bother pressing him, didn't bother attempting to stop the shot. I mean, any defender with real cojones, any defender with real ambition, really wants to save his team, would put his whole body in front of that shot, would do whatever he needs to do to make sure that that shot doesn't come off. However, Dragusin just stood there, allowed Turkey to take the shot. Vicario, not the greatest goalkeeper, managed to get. No, that was the other time. Sorry. Yeah, couldn't do anything to stop that. It went straight into the corner. Then, for the second goal, Dragusin from the corner flag tried to play the ball out. He kicked it out, trying to play it to, I think it was Juan Bissouma. Instead of playing it to his own teammate, went and gave it to Man City. I didn't see who the player was. I forgot now. But somehow they played it into the box where Bernardo Silva done a sliding tackle to reach the ball and play it into Antoine Semenyo's path. And obviously, Antoine Semenyo is not going to miss from in front of the goal. He's too good for that. So at 2-0, It looks like game set match, guys. I doubt it. I doubt Tottenham can get anything of if they manage to get at least two goals back, and they end up drawing with Manchester City. I tip my hat to Tottenham, honestly. I tip my hat to Tottenham, and then I hope they have a great run and get into the European spots again. But if they don't do anything in this game and they end up losing horribly, genuinely, I hope they get relegated. Genuinely, I mean they're not far off it. I'll be honest with you. They're on like 28 points, and Leeds and someone else are like 2 points behind them on 26 points. Um, who is it? Leeds and Nottingham Forest, I think, are on 26 points. So they're only 2 points behind them. The only ones that are really far away from them would be West Ham, who are on 20 points. And unlucky West Ham yesterday against Chelsea. It was very unfortunate, but I spoke about this already. And I think Liam Rosenior is doing a fantastic job at Chelsea. I don't even think that Maresca would have got those results. I mean, the game against Napoli in the Champions League to be 2-0 down and they end up winning 3-2 already is fantastic. And then again against West Ham being 2-0 down in the first half, and then the actual players that you put on to change the game. It looks like an absolute masterpiece and masterclass of management from Liam Rosenior. So you got to commend them for that. But yeah, if Tottenham don't get nothing out of this game, then I hope they get relegated. And I feel sorry for Thomas Frank, because I genuinely thought Thomas Frank was a pretty decent manager for what he did at Brentford. He was there. He was at Brentford for what was he, 9, 10 years at Brentford, and I'm pretty sure he promoted them twice, maybe twice or three times. He got them promoted into a higher tier of English football, to the point he got them into the Premier League, and he cemented them as a solidified and genuine Premier League team. Not any team that's in contention for any silverware or major silverware, but a solid Premier League team um, that now possibly under the new management can maybe reach Conference League or Europa League positions, but we'll have to see. But Keith Andrews is doing a fantastic job over there. So yeah, I feel sorry for Thomas Frank. He left his team, Brentford, who are doing better than Tottenham, and went to Tottenham thinking, yeah, I'm going to the big six teams. But that club is cursed. That team is cursed. I mean, they've had the best of the best over there, manager wise. Premier League winners, Champions League winners. So it's not the managers. So you can't really say it's Thomas Frank, and that raises the question about Ange Postecoglou, because I know Ange Postecoglou got sacked from two Premier League teams in the same calendar year, but Ange Postecoglou did win Tottenham's first piece of silverware in like 17 years, and he did do what he said, which is win silverware in his second season. And I believe he was better off in the Premier League this time last year. I might be mistaken, I don't know, but so yeah, so that question has to be raised about Ange Postecoglou as well, whether actually it was him that was actually bad, or it's just the club is cursed. Because look, Mourinho couldn't do nothing there, Conte couldn't do nothing there, and now Thomas Frank can't do nothing there. The only one really that got Tottenham playing and looking good was Mauricio Pochettino, but he didn't win nothing with Tottenham. He took them to the Champions League final, then lost to Liverpool. Um, he had them sort of competing for the Premier League. I mean, he came second once or twice, maybe, but that's why it was so ridiculous on behalf of Manchester United losing the Europa Cup final or the Europa League final last season, because they lost the final against a team that doesn't win finals. So how embarrassing is that? So I don't know why these Man United fans are getting so cocky, because literally last season they lost the final against a team that cannot win finals, that has never won finals. And guess what? They won the final through an own goal. They didn't even score the goal. It was a Man United own goal. Really and truly, it wasn't Ange Postecoglou that should have got sacked after that game. It should have been Ruben Amorim that got sacked after that game. Well, you know what? If Spurs are not going to win this game, we're not going to get any points. I hope they get battered. I'm rooting for Man City now to slap them up 5-0, 6-0. I hope they get a battering now. Because, we was hoping that they can take points from Man City. Doesn't look like they are. So hopefully they get a battering and Man City laid a smackdown on Tottenham Hotspur. Because that's what they deserve. They're absolute scrubs. They're rubbish. They're duds. They're just food, man. They're absolute food for the rest of the Premier League. Cannon fodder. That's what they are. Let's have a look. So, Man City are only 4 points behind us now. Aston Villa 7 points behind us. Man United in the fourth position now. They're on 41 points. I can't believe Man United have crept back into the Champions League positions. I mean, 3 wins on the bounce. That's 9 points out of 9. Chelsea as well in fifth position with 40 points. Can Liverpool sneak in there? I mean, Arne Slot is on thin ice. Arne Slot, I mean, if he doesn't get into the Champions League for next season, I don't see how Liverpool are going to keep him as their manager. I know he won the Premier League last season, but I think he won the Premier League on default. I don't think it was genuinely him that won the Premier League. And I'm not saying that because the team was Jurgen Klopp's team. No, it's just I just think Arsenal capitulated and we bottled it last season. Honestly, I feel like we bottled it more last season than the season before when we lost only by 1 point to Manchester City. And everybody was calling us bottlers because we allowed Manchester City to get back into the league and get back in. No, but Man City was still very strong. They came off of a treble the year before that. I mean, they had won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. They were still in this in their prime and their peak. Um, but last season, and I keep saying this and I keep reiterating this, but last season Arsenal threw away 21 points from a leading position, meaning that we were winning 1-0 or we were winning 2-1, and somehow we allowed the opposition to get back and get a draw out of us and make us drop points. So we dropped 21 points from a leading position. So had we not, let me see quickly, 24, 25. So yeah, look, we were 10 points. We finished 10 points behind Liverpool. Liverpool finished on 84 points. We finished on 74 points, right? So we were 10 points behind them, but we dropped 21 points from leading position. So had we not dropped those 21 points, we would have won the league being ahead of Liverpool by 11 points. So that's the real bottle job there. Last season, we absolutely bottled it because Liverpool wasn't that great. Man City definitely wasn't great. I remember Man City had like a 14 game losing streak or whatever it was, something ridiculous. Don't remember what it was, but they lost so many games. And then somehow towards the end of the season, found some strength and came back into it and finished third, only 3 points behind us, which was absolutely amazing because they were nowhere near us halfway through the season. So yeah, man, I think last season was the real bottle job for us, but this season now, I mean, if we don't win it this season, guys, there will be even a bigger bottle job because the squad that we've got, the players that we've got, the only thing that we're missing really is goals, honestly, because our goal difference with Man City is only 1 goal between us, and if they score another couple of goals in this game now, they'll go ahead of us in goal difference. And our strikers and our attackers, I mean, can you believe that Victor Gyökeres has got the same amount of goals as own goals that Arsenal have? I mean, the fact that own goals is one of our top strikers is absolutely ridiculous, man. That's embarrassing. And that's why I'm so jealous of Liverpool having Ekatike because Ekatike is in the I feel like he's been cut from the same cloth that Thierry Henry was cut from. Not saying that he can reach the same heights as Thierry Henry, but he has that similar style of playing. He's similar size to him, similar skinniness at that age. Um, Opens up his body, tucks goals away into the corner. I mean, he's a very Henry esque type of player, and I would have preferred him much more than Victor Gyökeres. And it's just shocking, absolutely shocking that Arsenal wasn't in for him. They were in for Victor Gyökeres and Sesko, and both of them look so much worse than Ekatike. And that's why I don't understand what the scouts were thinking when they're telling Mikel Arteta or even um, Andrea Berta to go for Gyökeres rather than Ekatike. I don't know if Andre Berta was following Victor Gyökeres for a long time, even while he was at Atletico Madrid. But you'd think that someone with his experience and his knowledge and his know-how would know not to go for a Victor Gyökeres and a flat trap bully. Rather get someone with a bit of flair, bit of pace, because we need pace more than anything, more than strength. Um, but not to have any pace up front. And our strikers not been. That's why I'm so happy that Gabriel Jesus has come back. Kai Havertz has come back. Even though Kai Havertz is a number 10 and has to play behind the striker really to feed the striker. Maybe that's another thing. A lot of people are saying, look, listen, he just doesn't fit our system because in our system everybody tries to score, including the winner. So it's not about just pass it to the striker, let the striker do his job. No, it's about whoever can get the goal, get the goal. So everybody's trying to get goal. I mean, look, Martin Zubimendi, for the first time in his whole career, it has 5 goals. He's never scored this much ever in his life. He's not known for scoring goals. But now all of a sudden the goals are being spread around the team. He's got 5. Eze's got 5, I think 4 or 5, and then Gyökeres has got 5. I'm talking Premier League only, by the way. So yeah, Ekatike, I think, is a wonderful one. He showed it yesterday with his 2 goals. I think he's an absolutely fantastic striker, and he can even become better than Isak. I can see him be, and that's another confusing thing: the fact that they would buy both Ekatike and Isak. Um, it was it simply just to make sure that he doesn't go to their rival clubs, thinking that they're definitely going to win the Premier League again. Must be because you don't really need an Ekatike and an Isak realistically. But then again, look, Liverpool maybe knowing that they're gonna lose Mo Salah, or maybe they were thinking, "Oh, Papi Sarr's coming on for Tottenham. What is he gonna do?" Papa Mata Sarr, whatever his name is, he can't do nothing. Who they taking off? Dragosin. Who they taking off? Because Dragosin is a weak link in this team. I can't believe Thomas Frank played him. He played him the one game he plays him, and he's the reason why they're 2 goals behind. Right, game's about to kick off, and there we go. We have liftoff. What? He took Christian Romero off to put on Papa Matasar. What is this brer thinking? Christian Romero is their best defender. Look, and Man City have already got a corner. They're gonna score again, man. Nearly did. Archie Gray just about clears it. I can't believe this. Honestly, Thomas Frank, I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, to take off Christian Romero, was he injured? I mean, to take off Christian Romero to put on Papa Matasar. I don't know what the thinking was behind that. Solanke now can't go nowhere. Don't tell me he's injured again. Solanke's gone down. This guy has made a glass. Husanov is down as well. Or maybe he's gonna get up. Look at the Tottenham Stadium. Look, 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 look. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they just coming back from the break, or is the Tottenham Stadium empty like that? That's embarrassing, man. That is embarrassing. Oh my god. Honestly, this club is an absolute joke. Honestly, it just gets from bad to worse for them. I mean, look, their manager is an Arsenal silver member. Solanke gets a yellow card now. What was that payback for the last one? Yeah, yeah, he got Husanov back for that tackle he made on him. Honestly, this club is an absolute joke, man. It's just bad to worse. They can't shake off the tags, the Spursy tags, the Dr. Tottenham tag. They just can't shake it. Um, like I said, their manager's an Arsenal fan. I mean, that says it all, mate. That's probably why he was upset when his team conceded. He actually thought, yeah, I'm going to beat Man City for Arsenal. He couldn't do it. To be honest, Man City is too strong, way too strong. That's why I kept saying in the beginning of the season, don't rule them out. They are favourites for the Premier League. It's just that when they kept falling behind. Oh, here he is. O'Reilly tries to play it to Haaland. Haaland couldn't control the ball. Destiny Udogu now to clear it. I'm just shocked that Dragosin is still on the pitch. I'm just shocked. Christian Romero is their best defender. Isn't he their captain? I mean, what? Did he get injured again? How are you going to take off your captain, your best defender, but you leave the person that caused caused you to concede both the goals? You keep him on the pitch. Right, Archie Gray, great 1-2 with Saar. Now Udogi. Crosses it in. Gallagher, what was that? What was that? You had all the time and space. All you had to do is just control it. One touch, control it, and then shoot. Why are you shooting on the volley? No one's around you. That's an absolute nonsense, man. No composure from Gallagher, no vision, no understanding of the game. Just went for the spectacular, tried to take a shot on the volley. You can't do that. You don't have that technique, mate. All you had to do is just touch it, just to stop it. Here comes Dragosin. He's going to give them another goal. Right, Archie Gray. Archie Gray is having a good game, you know. The one Tottenham player I can say, I don't feel sorry for him. Here he goes. Oh, he trusts looking for Solanke. Call him Wani now. Xavi Simons, Solanke, Xavi Simons! Destiny Udogu! Oh! He took a shot, but Donnarumma had to save it. Corner for Tottenham. Finally, they're getting a little bit into the game now. That's their first real chance, I suppose. Good work from Xavi Simons and Solanke. Yeah, great shot from Destiny Udogu. Was on target. It was going in. Donnarumma had to save that. Great pair of hands from Donnarumma. If he hadn't put his hands to it, that was going in. Maybe a little bit more power. Right, Xavi Simons on the corner. Let's see if he can put on a sixpence for someone. Simons. Back post it. Dragosin headed it forward, but it gets cleared by Man City, and it's a throw in. For Tottenham. I mean, that's the only thing Dragosin really did. The only piece of work that he did that was decent, being at the back post to try and head the ball forward in. Right, it looks like Dragusin wants to do the long Coyote long throws. Can he do it? Long throw comes in. Haaland headers it backwards. Archie Grace tries to shoot. Man City clear it only as far as Gallagher, who plays it back to Dragusin, chests it down, tries to cross it back in. He goes for the second ball, can't get to it. Matasar now. Gallagher. Basuma. Sorry, I keep calling Basama. Basuma. Simons to Solanke. Solanke. And they score! Tottenham score! It's 2-1. I can't believe it. I'm not going to clap for them. I'm not going to cheer for them. I'm just going to say Tottenham scored. I can't even believe it. Solanke done well, though. Take a boo, son. Take a boo. Oh, no. Mark Gay, he's trying to claim that he got fouled. Get up, son. Oh, don't tell me they're going to try to say he's offside. He wasn't offside. Surely not. He doesn't look offside. Great play by Solanke, though, I must say. To fend off Kuzanov and manage to get the ball into the net is absolutely fantastic. Maybe they can get something out of this game, because this would have rattled Manchester City. This would have been like, uh-oh, we've given them a way back in. Jeez, Solanke, you know. He's so lanky. He did kick Mark Gahey in the back of the leg, but he didn't know nothing about that. He was trying to shoot the ball and Mark Gahey put his leg in front of him, so they can't say nothing about that. Are they VAR? Are they checking it? Oh my God, they're actually checking it. Nah, if they take this goal away from them, that's ridiculous, man. Possible offside? Who? Solanke? Nah, it wasn't offside, man. You can see it wasn't offside. Goal's been given. Tottenham 1, Man City 2. Come on. Right, let's see what Man City's doing. Man City hopefully are rattled now. And look, Solanke's done well since he's come back. What has he got? Like 4 goals in 5 games or something like that. He's not been doing too bad, you know. Here comes Matasar. Couldn't keep the ball in. The ball goes out as a throw in for Manchester City. Great play by Solanke. You got to give credit where credit is due. He held off Kuzanov. That's a good battle between these two. Then Mark Gahey and O'Reilly were there. Oh, it might even be an own goal by Mark Gahey. How about that? Might not even be a Solanke goal. They might just gift it to Mark Gahey. Look at the Tottenham fans. That's so sad, man, honestly. Right, Haaland. Oh, here come Tottenham again. Solanke chasing again. This time Matthias Nunes clears it. Turkey. We haven't seen much from him in the second half. Simon's fouled now. Surely it's a free kick for Tottenham. I mean, look, Tottenham are getting back into this game a little bit, you know. Looks like Tottenham trying to grab control of the ball. Here it comes. Destiny Udogie crosses it in. Nobody there, fam. Way too deep. Archie Gray's chasing to make sure the ball stays in. Keeps the ball in. Does he get away from Ait Nouri? Does he get away from him? No, he doesn't. It's a throw-in for Archie Gray and Tottenham. Sensun says, so everyone's a Tottenham fan today. I don't know about Tottenham fan, but wanting to see if Tottenham can get something out of this game. That's all it is. Nobody's pinning their hopes on Tottenham. Nobody's wanting Tottenham to do us no favors. Are you crazy? Nobody's a Tottenham fan. It's just to see whether Tottenham are part of a conspiracy or not. Like, wrong throw comes in. Ait Nouri heads it out. Gallagher now with the ball. Dragos in. Semenyo in front of him. Man City get the ball back quickly. They're on a counter attack. Cherky now with the ball, plays it towards Bernardo Silva, who's got Semenyo running in front of him. Tottenham better come back. He tried to play Haaland, but Xavi Simons there. Xavi Simons, great play by him. Ooh, and he loses the ball again. Rodri now plays it forward to Haaland. Haaland to Cherky. Cherky in the box now. Cherky, the Turkey. Ah, no, she great clears it. Kolomwani couldn't get the ball away from Man City. Oh, but he's gotten a free kick though. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I said if Tottenham get anything back out of this game, pigs are gonna fly. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I genuinely thought the game's over. Honestly, after that first half, I was like, "Nah, Tottenham is not getting back into it." But they got the goal early, so even if they get a draw, it's not too shabby, mate. Right, long ball forward by Vicario, only to give it back to Man City. Why they keep repeating Solanke's goal? I don't understand. Wasn't that good of a goal? Right, Mark Gahey now gets caught in possession, but the referee gives him a free kick. Don't know if it's the system that Pep Guardiola plays or just because he's fairly new. But Mark Gahey looks a little bit nervous. He looks a little bit on edge. It's not the same comfortability he had while he was at Crystal Palace. Obviously, don't forget he was captain there. He was there for many years. He knew this the players well, the manager well, the system well. Obviously, everything is new for him, but just looks more nervous than you'd expect somebody with his experience to be. Um, I tell you what, Tottenham have way more possession in the second half. The possession stats are crazy. It literally turned around from the first half to the second half. Right, here comes Tottenham again. Xavi Simons, Gallagher, Archie Gray. Archie Gray, can he get away from Nico Williams? No, he can't, but he gets a throw in for his attempt. Takes the throw quickly, plays it to Solanke. Solanke gets a foul, surely. No? Wow. Referees is throwing for Man City. Even Solanke's laughing. I honestly thought that was a foul for Man Tottenham. Right, here comes Rodri now. Rodri looking. Where's he going to give it to? Who's he going to give it to? He gives it to Matthias Nunes. Bernardo Silva is literally everywhere on the pitch. Little maestro that he is. Everywhere. Here comes Mark Gahey. Ait Nouri. Semenyo. Great defending from Palhinha. But Semenyo gets away from him though. Gets a corner for his troubles. For a minute there, I thought, yo, that's great defending by Palhinha. He got the ball off him, but unfortunately not. Semenyo too strong, held him off. Eventually, second player came and he got a corner for his trouble. So here comes Man City with their corner in this first. I mean, their first corner in the second half. Oh, Peaks, I never see you said this. Peaks has said the amount of garbage reels I've seen on Insta is stupid. Yeah, trust me, man. I'm telling you, they gotten very cocky, very cocky. Gay he tried to header it in, couldn't. But there was a foul there somewhere. Looked like Gay he fouled. What's his name? Basuma. Or was that Udogi? Don't know. I couldn't tell. Dragosin goes back to Vicario. Archie Gray now. Long ball forward to Solanke. Comes off the back of Kusanov, who then gives it to Ait Nouri quickly. He heads it forward to Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Mark Gahey. Ait Nouri now. Man City are coming forward. Ait Nouri. He's got Semenyo in front of him. Got Haaland. He doesn't play neither. Palhinha gets the. Woo! Palhinha. Is that what he's doing now? Here come Tottenham. Xavi Simons. Colomwani in front of him. He plays him. Colomwani goes forward to the byline. Gets dropped. It's a penalty, surely. Matthias Nunes says, "What are you doing, mate? Get up, mate." Looks like a corner for Tottenham, though. But I don't understand. It looked like a penalty, surely. Yeah, man. He didn't get none of the ball. And he literally pushed Colomwani. Fair enough. Maybe it's just a corner then. Ait Nouri, what happened to him now? He was told by Pep Guardiola to put his color down. He thought it was Eric Cantona. As soon as he came on in the second half, his color was down. The whole first half, he was playing with his color up. Oh, he's claiming he got injured by Palhinha, but Palhinha got the ball. Yeah, look, there you go. He got the ball. Can't complain about that. Oh, Miskeen, he's wobbling. Now he's okay. A couple of seconds later, look, he's fresh again. Footballers, honestly. Right, corner for Tottenham. Who's taking it? Simons. Xavi Simons. Let's see if he can place it on someone's head. If Tottenham get a goal out of this, I'm going to have to look outside to see if pigs are flying. Because I literally said in half time, if Tottenham get anything out of this game, pigs must start flying. Right, Simons. Dragosin tries to header it, but he heads it outwards. Juan Bissouma. Xavi Simons tries to cross it back in. Back post. Ooh, Solanke headed it. Colomwani still with it. Semenyo tried to go for it as well, but Colomwani's got Semenyo in front of him. He gets away from him, but gets stuck. And it's a free kick for Man City because he was too harsh on Ryan Cherki, the turkey. Obviously, both of them being French players, no malice towards each other. Looks like Tottenham are making changes. Is that Tell they're putting on? What? What? It's like he's trying to weaken his team, Thomas Frank. What's going on? He wants to put on Matthias Tell. Right, Xavi Simons. Solanke. Foul on Simons. Surely it's a free kick. No? Oh my God. This referee is inconsistent. Right, Nico Williams. Colomwani gets the ball. Is that Matasar? Gallagher. Colomwani. But oh my God. That was great defending by Mark Gahey. Oh my God. And that's why they paid all that money for him. Mark Gay, he saw the ball out. Matasado did great to get the ball. Colomwani couldn't get away from Mark Gay, and Donnarumma went and grabbed the ball. That was unbelievable defending by Mark Gay. Here comes Xavi Simons again. Crosses it in. Solanke. They couldn't get to it. Donnarumma gets the ball. Haaland plays it forward to Semenyo. Semenyo on his own. Plenty of space. Haaland all the way at the back post now. He tries to get past Polinia. He doesn't. He gets a corner for his effort, surely. I mean, Polinia's not doing too bad at the back, you know. I always thought of him just as a midfielder, but... Oh, no, it's a goal kick. He kicked it against Semenyo's legs. It's not even a corner. That's why he's celebrating it. Well, he's done well. He's done well at the back. Right, Matthias Tell's coming on. I'm not sure why and for who. Let's just hope Thomas Frank's not going to shoot himself in the foot with these changes, man. Honestly. Oh, Wan-Bissauma's coming off. And Kolomwani for Matthias Tell. Wow. So Basuma and Kolomwani, who are doing pretty well, instead of them, Odebear and Matthias Tell. I don't know about that, Thomas Frank. I'll be honest, mate. Kolomwani was holding up the ball fairly well. Ryan Cherky down again. Take him off, man. He is going to take him off. Look, Tijani Ryan has got a black eye. Why has he got a black eye? Who punched him in the face? Semenyo coming off. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was coming off. Maybe it's Ryan Cherky. Ryan Cherky's coming off. He's got his laces undone. Yeah, he's coming off. He's put his shin pads in his pants, clapping. Looks like Tijani Ryan, is coming off for Ryan Cherky. It's like for like, really. They're both fast-paced attacking players that get you on the edge of your seat. Dangerous player though, Tijani Ryan is on his day. But like I said, he's hot and cold. Like depending on what day if he turns up or not. If he does turn up, then game over. Ait Nouri's coming off as well. So Cherky and Ait Nouri's coming off. Who's that? Nico. Nico Gonzalez has come on, and Tijani Reinders have come on. I mean, it's like for like, really. I guess it's just a pair of fresh legs, maybe. That's all it is. That's all he wanted. Oh, Gallagher gets the ball, crosses it in. Solanke! Oh, God, Solanke done it again! I can't believe what's happening. I must look outside because pigs are probably flying. I did say if Tottenham get anything out of this game, pigs will be flying. I can't believe it. Solanke, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Jesus Christ. What's happening? I didn't say Tottenham or Man City's bogey team. I did not see this coming. Look at this. Who was that? Gallagher, who got the ball in from between two players, then crossed it in, and then Solanke with a back heel. I cannot believe it. That's a fantastic goal from Solanke. My God. He just back heeled it. Scorpion kicked it over Donnarumma. Take a boo, son. Take a boo. What am I seeing? Hold on. Let me rub my glasses. I can't believe what I'm seeing. What did Thomas Frank say to them in halftime to have them playing like that? The cross from Conor Gallagher, whatever. And that back heel from Solanke. If they win this game, lot of mercy. Here comes Papa Matassa. Oh my God, Dominic Solanke is turning out to be a formidable striker. Right, Matthias still trying to chase it. Donnarumma kicks the ball out. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Let me update the damn score. Lot of mercy. I can't believe it. Look at Thomas Frank. Oh my God, look what it means to them. Look what it means to them. My God. They're going for the win, Tottenham. I can't believe it. They are going for the win. Well, look, Man City are weak at the back. I just didn't expect that. I did not expect that from Dominic Solanke. I'm going to be honest with you, lot. Jeez. Look at the face on Pep Guardiola. He's like, he can see it coming. Look, here they come. Solanke again. Lot of mercy. What is going on? Solanke with a cross this. Oh, that was bad. Monkey, he clears it. I did update the goal, dude. I can't look at his face. Oh my God. First the Aston Villa game, now the Man City game. This is turning out to be a fantastic weekend. Oh my days. This is turning out to be, other than the Man United game, which annoyed me a little bit. Only annoyed me because of the way their fans were behaving. Doesn't really mean anything to us. But the Villa, here comes Tottenham again. Xavi Simons, Matthias Tell in front of him. He's going alone. I thought that's it. I thought they scored. My God. Right. Gallagher. Or Gallagher. Papi Matasar. Older Bear, man. I can't believe he missed that. Honestly, I thought Older Bear was in there. I thought he scored. Sensu's shock. It is shocking. Do you know what I said at halftime? At halftime, I said, if Tottenham get anything out of this game, pigs must fly. And I can't believe it. I got to look outside the window now because surely pigs are flying. I cannot believe this. I can't even believe this. Look, look, look. Tottenham fans and full anthem now. Now they're making noises. Now they're happy. They're seeing their team fighting against Man City. They're like, yeah, man. Udogi. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons has been all right this second half, I'll be honest. Matthias Tell now. Matthias Tell. Xavi Simons, take a shot, son. Oh, if it wasn't for Donnarumma, that was going in from Xavi Simons. They've got Donnarumma working, boy. My God, look at the save. I mean, it looked easier than, I mean, in slow motion, it looks like it's nothing. It looks easy, but the shot was great. He still had to get a palm to it. Wow, imagine that had gone into the top bins. Xavi Simons on the corner now. Jeez. I really don't know who's happier, Tottenham fans or Arsenal fans. I really don't know. Right, corner comes in, short one this time. Odebear. Cross comes in. Looks like Man City are rattled. They are really rattled now, which bodes well for us. We're in the last 15 minutes of this game. Jeez. Look, 7 second half attempts from Tottenham, only 2 from Man City. And that's the story of this game. It's a story of 2 halves. Man City dominating the first half. Tottenham in the second half is offside, surely. Odebear ran too quick. That's why I don't understand why he put on Odebear, man. He should not have made those changes. Udogi with a great header forward. Matthias Tell now. Play it back to Udogi. Play it back to Udogi, man. There you go. You should have done that earlier. Sarr on the ball now. Oh, he's not going to get to that. Ball was too deep. Look, Thomas Frank now he's panicking. He's like, oh, they're going back. They're slipping back into their stupid ways now. Bad passes, bad touches. Jeez. Oh, Mark Gay, he just gave it straight to Tottenham. Now Tottenham can come back. Here's Odebear. Odebear, still Odebear. Plays it to Xavi Simons. Is he going to take a shot? He does. Solanke now. Archie Gray. Oh, he couldn't. He couldn't get the ball from underneath his feet. Oh, but the ball comes back to Odebear. Gallagher. Oh, he gets caught in possession by Bernardo Silva. Now Man City play it forward to Haaland. Haaland on the ball now. Is he going to keep the ball? He holds it up well. He is looking for Semenyo. Is the ball too deep, too fast? No, Semenyo gets to it. Paulinho with him, though. What's Semenyo going to do? Oh, that was a good piece of defending by Sarr. And the header goes way too wide by Ryan. I told you, Ryan is hit and miss with him. So either he's having a very, very good game or he's just non-existent in the game. And it looks like it's one of those non-existent ones today. Because that was his first touch since coming on and it was shockingly wide from his header. Right, Vicario now is going to take his time with a goal kick. I mean, look, man, if Tottenham win this game, my God. Might just have to buy myself a little cake and put a candle on it and celebrate a fantastic weekend. Happy weekend to me. Right, Man City not out of it yet. Here comes Nico O'Reilly, Semenyo, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Silva. Mark Gahey. Why didn't he play it to Nunes? Right, O'Reilly now. Silva. Man City creeping forward slowly. Odebear now trying to defend. Here comes Haaland. No, couldn't get to the ball. Udogi. Udogi tries to play it forward to Xavi Simons too hard. It's a throw in for Man City. Don't lose your momentum now, Tottenham. Don't lose your momentum now. All right, Mark Gahey, Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has been everywhere this game. Nico O'Reilly. Crossfield ball from Bernardo Silva to Matthias Nunes. Uzunov to Rodri. Rodri to Gahey. Gahey to Silva. They're creeping forward slowly. I can sense a goal coming in here. Silva. Rodri. Udogi with a header. Here comes Matthias Tell now breaking free. Plays it to Simons. Runs. Simons still. He's got Udogi. Matthias Tell there. Tell with some stupid pass looking for Solanke. How are you going to play that ball, man? That ball's never going to reach Solanke with Mark Gahey right next to him. We're in 80 minutes, guys. We're in the last 10 minutes of the match. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of minutes of injury time. So let's say 10, 12 minutes. Can Tottenham Hotspur do Arsenal a favour? Can they do it? We don't need it, but can they do it? Or is it a lost cause? I mean, look, you know what they say in the Premier League. If you can't win, don't lose. So if Tottenham can't win, just whatever you do, don't lose the game. Let's see if you can. Oh, handball, surely. Yeah, handball, free kick for Man City. That's where their goal's going to come. Watch. Gallagher with a stupid handball in a dangerous area for no reason. And now he's complaining about it. Stop complaining about it and get on with it. You touch the ball with your hand. That's why it's called handball. Pep Guardiola and Bernardo Silva. I don't know what they're talking about, but be honest with you, I don't even want to look at it because I can sense the goal coming from Man City. Told you. Told you. Oh, they miss it. Oh, no. Vicario holding on to Haaland. I can't believe Haaland's saying handball. They want this checked. But I don't understand, man. Mark Gahey, how did he miss that? Oh, I'll tell you what. That's great defending by Sarr. But I can't say that's handball. He didn't know what was going on. Oh my God, Sarr. He blocked it twice. And then Haaland threw it over the crossbar. That's unbelievable. Honestly, I thought it was a goal. When I saw Mark Gahey in front of the keeper, I said, nah, he's not missing it. But he did. Tottenham have been given another lifeline. Corner's going to come. Vicario is so bad at corners and set pieces, man. And Tijani Reinders is taking it. I don't even want to look at it. Dude, whatever you do, don't give them a penalty. Oh, they clear it. Well done. Woo! I'll tell you what, Man City is a knocking. They're huffing and puffing with all the hairs on their chinny chin chin. Bernardo Silva plays it back towards Husanov. Now Matthias Nunes. Nico Gonzalez. Rodri. Gonzalez on the ball. O'Reilly with him. Plays it to him. Then he plays it back to him. Ball forward to Haaland. Heads it down. Ooh, Reinders with a flying header. But again, gone wide. That's probably like his second or third touch in open play. And again, his header went wide. I mean, he went for it though. Vicario did have the post covered. Well, that literally could have went anyway. But the header from Haaland to play it into Reinders' path. That's what I'm saying. The striker. That's what you want your striker to do. That if he's not scoring, he's creating chances for everyone else. And that's what we don't have, man. Right, it's raining now in North London. And you know what they say, when it rains, it pours. But hopefully it's pouring on Man City's head and not Tottenham. Solanke again. Matthias Tellner. Simons. Play it into space, guys. Stop playing these narrow channels. Drag us in now. Had Dragusin not made those mistakes, you know Tottenham would be winning. Solanke, is he on a hat-trick? Mark Gay, he plays it back to Donnarumma. I'd love Solanke to get a hat-trick, honestly. For that second goal that he scored, Xavi Simons has to be man of the match, surely now. This second half, Xavi Simons crosses it in. Oh! Oh, the bear, you absolute fish tattoo. Odeberg just couldn't get the ball and get it into the back of the net. That was probably going to be Tottenham's best chance to win the game. I don't see them getting another one, but I was wrong in the first half. I thought this game was done. So what do I know? Right, Gonzalez plays it to Rodri. Rodri's been non-existent this second half. I mean, I can't say that, but Bernardo Silva's really been the orchestrator of Man City's midfield, more so than Rodri. I know Rodri is a defensive midfielder, but still. What's Tell doing all the way here? Semenyo, Gonzalez, Polina clears it. All the way to Huzanov, just to breathe some sigh of relief. Woof. Game's getting tense in these last 5-6 minutes, you know. Man City, who going for the winner, they're huffing and puffing. Rodri now. Mark Gahey. Imagine if it's Gahey that gets the goalers. Right. O'Reilly to Mark Gahey. Mark Gahey crosses it in. And Tottenham clear it. Odegaard now. Haaland gets the ball. No, he doesn't. Xavi Simons again. Ooh, Xavi Simons back heels it. Nearly loses it. Can Tottenham break? Sarr. Solanke helping in defense, but he couldn't get the ball now. Like I was saying, look, I'm not a big fan of Xavi Simons, and in the first half he was absolutely rubbish. But this second half, I don't know what Thomas Frank said to him, but Xavi Simons surely deserves. If Tottenham do get something out of this game, Xavi Simons has to be looked at for man of the match, at least for the second half, definitely. I mean, they all stepped up in the second half. Gallagher as well. Still made a couple of mistakes here and there in the second half, but oh hey, Phil Foden. I'm surprised he's putting him on now. They're going for the win. They're going for the kill. Bernardo Silva is hobbling off. Phil Foden's come on. Where was he all this time? How come he didn't play him earlier? I thought he was injured. Maybe I didn't look at their bench to be honest. But put Phil Foden on now in the last 5 minutes of this game because I know they're going to give like 3-4 minutes injury time. Look, look, look! They're holding on to Haaland. Look at that. Dangerous corner for Man City again. Haaland drops down for a penalty, doesn't get it. Ball still pinballing in the box, and it goes out, and it's a goal kick, surely, for Haaland wants a penalty. He's putting his arms in the air. How many games has it been since he scored? Dragosin was holding on to him. Oh, that could be a penalty, you know. If they check this again, I hate when they keep replaying it because that means that they're gonna check it. Yeah, look, they're checking it. If they give a penalty for that, that's weak, man. Are they checking it or someone injured? Oh, it looks like Solanke might have been injured. He was told to get off. That goal, look at that cross from Gallagher comes in, and then Solanke with a scorpion kick. Look at that. Boing. I can't believe it. I'm not going to lie to you. That reminds me of a goal that Giroud scored once for Arsenal. Something like that as well. He came running at the back post and then just backheeled it in. I couldn't believe it. Look at Xavi Simons, how happy he is. He bloody rugby tackles him down. Jeez. Gallagher kicked the ball into one of the fans' faces. Right, Tottenham wasting time here with Solanke. Haaland holding on to Udogie. Haaland's probably saying to them, I thought you lot going to give us this win so that we beat Arsenal to the title. And the Tottenham lot probably saying, bro, we're not trying to get relegated here, mate. Oh, my days. Oh, are they taking Solanke off? Yeah, Solanke's coming off. What, you're not going to allow him to try and get his hat trick? They just don't want him to get injured. Byfield, you know. I don't even know who that is. Who the hell is Byfield? I know he's played a couple of times, but like, I don't know who he is, mate, honestly. Right, how much injury? 9 minutes injury time? Oh my God. Where did he get 9 minutes from? Where did he get nine? What's going on today with all this injury time, man? That means Foden has chance to play like 15 minutes in this. Referee, surely. Advantage, he said. Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons. Saw. Saw running. Byfield. Palhinha goes back to Vicario. That's dangerous, bro. Semenyo could have chased that ball and got it. Archie Gray. Gallagher. Palhinha, be careful, man. Dragosin. This is the weak link right here. Dragosin. Referee, surely. Tell you what, this referee has not given any cards out today, has he? I don't remember anyone getting a card. Or did Gallagher get a card at one point? That's dangerous, though. Right, Tottenham take the free kick. Saw Archie Gray. Palhinha, don't lose the ball. Dragosin, don't lose the ball there, man. Ooh, these people are dangerous. Honestly, you just can't put your faith in this team, man. Long ball forward gives it all the way back to O'Reilly. Now Donnarumma, Rodri, Riley. Keep pressing them, man. Don't give them any time on the ball. It's like they don't want to press them anymore. Put pressure on them. Make sure they can't play. Mark Gahey now. Look, they bought Mark Gahey to solidify their defense. However, their defense is still leaky. Don't matter who they got at the back, their defense is leaky. Look, they're putting on more changes. What's his name is coming on? Marmoush. Man like Marmoush. Rodri taking off. No real influence in the game. I mean, box standard influence. What you expect him to do, his job basically, but nothing special from him. And like I said, since he's won the Ballon d'Or and he got injured, he's not the same. Here comes Odebear. Odebear in plenty of space. Husanov in front of him. Husanov, great defending though. Takes the ball from away from his feet and lets Donnarumma kick it out. And there's going to be a throw in for Tottenham. No. Tottenham get the ball back though. Do they? No. Phil Foden gets fouled, surely. Look at that. Tottenham has had 5 attempts on target in the second half compared to Man City's and it's 0. It really was a game of two halves. That's both the games I watched today, Aston Villa, Brentford, and Tottenham, Man City is an absolute game of two halves. Gallagher now, pass it to someone, man. Oof. Was that Byfield, sorry. Thomas Frank is telling everyone to go forward. He wants to go for the win as well. Now Pep Guardiola is telling everyone to come out. Like push up, push up, push up. Don't allow Tottenham to push us back. Here come Tottenham again. Oof. Right, there's merely about 4 minutes left. Just under 4 minutes left, guys. Can Tottenham do this? Can they make City drop points? Hee hee hee. If City do, I mean, look, if Tottenham do make City drop points, we're going to be 6 points ahead of them. We're going to be 6 points ahead of Aston Villa. There's still, I don't know, about 14 games left or so. How many games is left? Let's have a look. Yeah, 14 games exactly left. I mean, there's still plenty of opportunity for both teams to get back into the title race, but I'm gonna say it's over for Villa. So it's only between Arsenal and City, really. And it's really in our hands now. How we gonna do? Because our run of games. Have a look. So we got Chelsea next for the semi-final, second leg of the Carabao Cup. Vicario. Oh, I was going to say. After that, we got Sunderland at home, which Peaks is going to. Then we got Brentford. Then we got Tottenham on the 22nd of February. Then we got Chelsea away at home on the 1st of March. And then we got City away from home on the 18th, and then Newcastle at home on the 25th. So we've got like 3 or 4 important games left. So the Tottenham one, which is dangerous, and then we've got the City away and Newcastle at home. So yeah, there's still a chance for Man City to actually pip us to the Premier League. Right, that's the first yellow card I've seen today from this referee. Who did he give that to? Who's that? Gonzalez. Yep, Nico Gonzalez. It would be an absolute shame. Absolute shame if Tottenham throw this away. They're gonna put everyone forward except for Dragusin and Palhinha, who are staying with Haaland. Vicario's gonna take this free kick. They're taking as much time as they can. There's 1 minute left of injury time. So guys, the ball goes forward. But Man City get it. Who's enough now? Plays it back to Donnarumma. Xavi Simons is chasing the ball, but he couldn't. Nico O'Reilly now. Plays it to Marmoush. Free kick for Man City. I don't know why, because Archie Gray. Right. Anyway, guys, listen, there's 30 seconds left. As soon as this game finishes, I'm going to look out. I'm going to end the stream. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I want to thank everyone for subscribing, liking, sharing, reposting. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys again. What was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? Where's the Chelsea game? Tuesday at 8 o'clock, guys. I'm going to see you again Tuesday, 8 o'clock for Arsenal's second leg against Chelsea at home in the Carabao Cup. Then obviously on Saturday, I'll see you again. And actually, yeah, but not for the Arsenal game, guys. So let's see. Yeah, so I'll see you guys again on Tuesday. So as soon as this game's done, which is finishing now, thank you everyone for joining me. Well done to Spurs, I must say, for getting back into this game. I thought this game was over in the first half. And here we go. Surely he's going to blow the whistle. Yes, he has. Yes! Man City have dropped points again. Well done, Tottenham. I'm going to clap them. I don't usually do that, but well done, Solanke, really. Look, I'm not going to lie. After the first half, during the halftime break, I said this game is done. I said this game is over. I said that Tottenham will not get back into this game. I even said if Tottenham get anything out of this game, I'm going to look out the window to see if pigs are flying. However, was I wrong? Because somehow Thomas Frank was able to rally his team and get them out in the second half to put on a fantastic display to show why Man City is so leaky at the back. And look, Solanke, 2 fantastic goals, especially the second one, reminiscent of a goal that Giroud scored for Arsenal many years ago. So well done, Tottenham. Unlucky Man City. Thank God that they dropped points again. So both Aston Villa and Man City dropped points. So Man City are 6 points behind us now. Aston Villa are 7 points behind us now. Hopefully, we can just maintain winning our games. And as long as we keep doing that, we have nothing to worry about. We will not be relying on anyone else to do us a favor. Again, thank you everyone for joining me. I hope to see you again on Tuesday at 8 o'clock, where we take on Chelsea at home to go to the final of the Carabao Cup, guys. Other than that, thank you. I'll see you soon. Adios, amigos.